Hi, I'm Lynn, and today we're heading out to the Shoreline Trail at beautiful Charleston Lake. It's getting a little rugged here. I would highly recommend it to people. Why don't you come take a hike with us? I'm going to start today's video by heading off down our little laneway to the cottage. And I'm hoping to see some wildlife. When we drove in, we saw deer, and when Arnie came in last night, he saw deer as well. So I'm going to go for a little walk down here. Arnie's on his way to the cottage from the farm, so maybe I'll meet him on the road and he can drive me back. Although this is technically day 2 of our cottage stay, it's really only our first full day here. So we're hoping the rain holds off so we can get as much time spent here as possible, because we don't want to be locked inside, but that's what you have to face when you're going on vacation in October. The weather's very unpredictable. So this is the laneway to our cottage. It's right now I think there's only 3 cottages on this road, so it's very quiet, and I don't expect to run into any people except for maybe Arnie. Last night in the cottage we slept with the window open and we heard owls. It was extremely quiet all night except for the owls, and so that was kind of cool. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, the temperatures are pretty cold, but it's actually turning out to be a great temperature for hiking and stuff, because when you're walking you tend to overheat. So I'm thinking it'll be really nice for doing the hikes we plan to do. Now it might not be so nice for me kayaking and falling into the lake, which is likely to happen. That's just the kind of luck I have. How's this for a beautiful tree? This is a property on the road that just sold, and I'm hoping they'll leave this tree here because she's a beauty. And an equally pretty one here that they've nailed the sold sign to. 127 acres. That would be nice. As I go around this corner, it's a really steep downhill. So it would be nice if we did run into Arnie coming home or to the cottage. Oh, and there's a deer. Darn. Here's the deer prints where I startled it. I've seen lots of squirrels on my journey. Black ones, red ones, and gray ones. And you can hear them rustling through the leaves, but they're very fast, so I haven't been able to capture any of them on camera. Extremely peaceful today. Here we go. guess I'm scaring them, but there's a black one. The outcroppings of all the rocks around here are quite interesting too. It's a very rocky landscape, and it's part of the Frontenac Arch that we spoke about in previous videos. As always, camera doesn't do it justice. I hear a car coming, and since there's nobody around, I'm guessing it could be Arnie in the distance. This has gotta be him. I think I was wrong. I'm gonna keep walking on. This is him. Is he gonna be surprised? Can I hitch a ride?
Depends.
On?
I don't know, supper, cake, cookies. How do you treat me?
I know plenty of people who'd pick me up. Keep going, buddy. We're home. So today we are heading to the Shoreline Trail, which is a 2-kilometer trail that skirts along a peninsula of Charleston Lake, and it's supposed to be nice, and it's moderate difficulty. So we're going to check it out because it's got several loops. Short one's closer and one's longer, so if it rains we can scurry back to the car if we want, and if it doesn't rain we can do the whole thing. So let's get started. So here we start and see what we discover today.
How long do you think it takes that tree to grow in there?
Oh my goodness.
Do you know what that is?
The sound?
Yeah.
Pileated woodpecker.
Yeah.
But there's a branch that broke and fell off, like obviously years ago. And it leaned against this tree, and the tree has actually grown over it. Quite remarkable. One thing about this park is there aren't a lot of people here. It's almost near the close, and there's lots of big trees, lots of rugged outcrops, and of course the water. there's been a few raindrops already. We're going uphill at the moment. Very pretty trail. The woodpeckers have been having a good time here.
I thought it would catch up.
Get bad.
This is kind of a nice little spot here, eh? There's the water down there. Just dead quiet in here. All these trees are hemlocks. Yeah, it's nice. That's Charleston Lake down there. Part of it.
Oh, you can actually go down to the water there if you want.
Why would I want to do that, huh?
To see the water. There's a rock ledge there.
That's a real nice spot.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Those little seeds sitting there.
Just a beautiful lake. Even with the overcast conditions, it's beautiful. Now, when I went out on the kayak that we had there was extremely unstable. I've been in kayaks before that didn't feel like that, so we might go check the outfitters here and see if they have better kayaks. Because I'd really love to kayak out here. Higher!
How does that get, huh?
This is a little fern wall. All little ferns are growing out of this moss. Okay, we're heading up another trail to a picnic site, and it's getting a little rugged here. It's very beautiful in here and very peaceful.
That is a Blue Mountain right there, is it?
Yeah, probably. That's Blue Mountain in the background. We're hoping maybe to go hiking up there, but it's raining right now. But in the woods, it's actually quite sheltered.
In the summertime, because you just have shorts on, bare feet.
Oh yeah, this water you can jump right in. It's raining out here in the open, but we're gonna wander back into the woods now. And they're so dense that you can't even feel the rain in here. So it's perfect. I wish you guys were all here because the camera just doesn't get the scope of this forest. It's a beautiful forest. I would highly recommend it to people. If you listen carefully, the rain is getting much heavier, but it's still dry in here. And it's actually getting hot. I got my new Wandering Shepherd's long sleeve t-shirt today, and I really like it. But I'm warm. And how's this for a spectacular picnic site? They have a picnic table here, but look at the awesome natural picnic table right beside it. Look at how pretty it is here. Every direction. This is Buckhorn picnic site. So when we're on the kayaks, if we do get out on them, we'll see if we can head here by boat. This looks like a little glen out of Narnia again. We found a really unusual one. So I gotta walk through the debris to see what it is.
Could be cancer. That's all day on it.
Looks like cauliflower. Yeah, it is actually. And it looks like someone put a cauliflower there. I don't know if I can zoom in on that.
Looks like my brain.
I don't think your brain's that big.
Little one up there.
Yeah.
Cousin. Yeah, that's kind of neat.
See if I can get it better with my camera. I figure this is the mother, and up here is the baby.
Yeah, that was a big one, did one time. But I'm thinking if you look at all the seedlings on the bottom,
Yeah.
it was probably already determining that it was past its growth and it was going to die. So it's trying to start off in the roots again, I imagine. That's what it did. But this serves its purpose. So. Something invading the tree.
Yeah, I'm guessing it is something like that. I don't know. Maybe someone would know what causes those bolls on the trees. Is it a disease? Is it just growth, a normal growth, and it doesn't harm the tree? What is it? But they're awfully cool.
beautiful place, eh? And no people, eh?
Spectacular.
No parasites.
And at this time of year, perfect temperature, no bugs, no predators to harm us. Yeah, just beautiful.
And that's the back. The YouTube symbol and at Ewetopia Farms. Yeah, this is a beautiful spot here. A beautiful spot.
Oh, look at the little baby pine cones on that one.
What's that? Yeah, I was taking lots of pictures of them. You know, right there.
But you put your finger in there to show how little that is.
Yeah, this is a real nice spot. Yeah, the trees really haven't changed yet. So, just gonna watch a little bit where I'm walking. Yeah, but this is a beautiful spot. It's just dead quiet here. No noise, nothing. We've seen a pleated woodpecker. Kind of a nice little spot here.
Oh, look at this pileated woodpecker has been working on it recently. There's the wood chips. We saw a few pileated woodpeckers while we were in here, but they fly away as soon as you see them. You have to catch them off guard. But see where he's been chewing away at that? I wonder how these massive trees even cling to those cliffs and survive. Did you wander all the way down there? Look at this tree. It's alive too.
I don't know where she went to, but I'll have to see if I can find her. Excuse me. Here she comes.
See the tree embrace up here?
Nope.
Did you see the tree embrace?
No, I said no, Lynn. N-O. No.
It's pretty cool. I got photos of it. Were we here before?
Nope. Yeah, nice little spot right there. Build a little summer house, a little summer cottage. You'd have to kayak to it every day. The only downfall with that would be is when you order a pizza, they probably couldn't deliver it. But yeah, a beautiful spot. That's an island right there too, actually. But since we're in the park, I guess a lot of these islands are for the public. It's not for real estate. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Kayak right through here. Lynn's all on the bandwagon now to get a couple kayaks. But they won't let them expand either, right?
Well, Arnie apparently went and bought himself a life jacket. So he's going to try out this bigger kayak at our place. We talked to the kayak rental people at the park, and they thought the little Pelican kayaks were a little more wobbly. That's what this one is. And it was really scary for me this morning. And maybe it was because I was on my own, but I felt very insecure in that kayak. She suggested we rent the heavier ones if we were going to rent one at the park. But this one here looks like one of the heavy ones. So Arnie's going to give this one a go. Here goes Arnie. He's trying out his kayak. Does it feel stable or scary? Started to rain, but we're just going to... Neither of us can swim, which is a major problem. I didn't know how to back up or anything. It's raining, but we don't care. If this is the worst day, we're going to be really lucky because it did rain today, but in the woods we didn't feel it at all. and it's just a fine mist. His looks stable. I don't know, was I panicking? Or was mine really super wobbly? I wish he'd go in the little ones to see if he thought it was really wobbly or if it was just me who was wobbly. How's it feel? Now he likes it so much he won't come in. And it's pouring now. This is the most it's rained all day.
Farmers aren't supposed to be meant to be in the water.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for the slideshow that's to follow, and be sure to come join us next Sunday for our next trail at Charleston Lake. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.